you ever offered a kid early, and you've gone over and over about how recruiting has kind of sped up the calendar and you have to do it earlier, but have you ever offered a scholarship to a kid that you wouldn't accept a commitment from in the beginning just to get further into the game early?
Our coaches might have, just stay in the, get in the dance to get in the game. You know, I think this might be a good opportunity. I'm going to send out a letter to people. Hopefully, I keep hearing about this early sign-in period, early access, and let's move everything up. And I still can't believe we're having this conversation. And so we're absolutely opposed to that. And I hear the reasoning is because there's so many decommitments. What the hell does that? So because 17-year-olds are decommitting, let's give them a legal document so they can't decommit. That's not very smart. The young people have a right to choose where they want to go to school. Period. Let them decommit 100 times. They're 17-year-olds. That's why they're called 17-year-olds. And so I don't understand whether it's lazy, whether it's, I don't understand why this big push. Now they want to move junior, like have official visits in their junior year. There's some kids that don't have ACT scores. Their bodies are gaining 12 pounds. So let's move it up. Why not move it up to their sophomore year? I mean, it's bizarre. You're going to see more transfers, more mistakes made in recruiting than ever if they keep pushing this thing up.
That causes programs to do certain things that maybe they
And
wouldn't want to do.
You make too many mistakes in recruiting, someone else is probably standing up here. You're right. And same thing with kid makes a mistake, they just transfer. And that's why the transfers, there was some Ivy League study that transfers have never been this high. Some study was done, and it might have been other sports, but the further you move up recruiting, kids, my son's gained 20 pounds in the last 6 months. Bodies change in the game of football. I want as much time. I want to watch them play their senior year. I wish we'd move it back. And everybody's talking about moving that thing forward and have an early sign-in period and I heard July, early signing date. That means they're going to be visiting here, some of them 16 years old, most of 17 years old without some of them ACT or SAT score. Doesn't make sense. And if I'm a high school coach, I'm not in favor of that at all either.